Somebody's got to show these Indiana boys. These Mason boys can kill the deer.
That's a nice one.
Go ahead, pull that. I got a nice 8-point buck here at Prophetstown. Great hunt. Just an awesome time with my son.
And it's like another big one just rolled in. There's a lot of big deer out here, you think?
Oh, there's some tremendous deer. I saw some bucks that are unbelievable that are running around, but we enjoy deer meat, so this will be a great time. And like I said, my son got a big buck yesterday, so we enjoyed it.
What did you get him with, and how did you get him today?
I got him with a shotgun, and he was just running behind me, and he stopped, and I called him a little bit closer and ended up putting the gun on him and taking him out.
Despite this range, sticking it out, huh?
Oh yeah, I love the deer hunt, and it's just a great time, great memory with my son. So just an awesome time.
So whose was bigger, yours or your dad's?
Mine. His weighed more, but mine was a bigger rack.
You gonna remind him of that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the state of Indiana runs their deer reduction hunts the Monday and Tuesday of the first firearms week, and today and yesterday it was the first time ever for the Prophetstown State Park deer reduction hunt.
And so far, pretty successful despite the weather?
Oh, definitely. The main reason is to take care of some of the deer and get them off the population. So far, yeah, we've had few checked in. The ratio of does to bucks is pretty good. That's what
Talk me through it a little bit. It started, a couple months back when you probably had a draw. How many guys get drawn? How can they sign up next year if you do something again?
all the draw hunts are online, so for next year, that's the way you're going to do it. It's draw hunt. It starts, months in prior. You got to keep looking in the regulation book, or call the local office, and they'll tell you when the draw hunt is, or at least when the deadline is to put your name in these draw hunts. Once all the names are in and it's the deadline, they'll draw your name, and you'll receive confirmation in the mail and where you will be hunting and stuff like that. You do have different opportunities throughout the state to hunt different parks, but they're all draw hunts, and you make the choice, and then they make the choice if you be drawn or not.
Do you have to have certified hunter education and everything?
Certain ones you do, not all of them. You do have to have Indiana deer hunt license when you do put in for the draw hunts. Here at Prophetstown, you're able to shoot one buck and two does, three deer period. That's the most you can shoot. All three can be does, or one of them can be an antler deer and two does. Once they do shoot them, they bring them to the check station here at the park, and we check them in, put on the transportation tag, and they take it home. Everything's done in-house. That way, they're not on you have to take it to the local check station.
And does this count against their other, one buck they can get and everything?
No, the state park hunts are a little bit different because the buck that they do shoot on the state park for a reduction hunt does not count towards the number that they can shoot during the regular season. So if you do a state park and you do get a buck, it doesn't count as your only one buck.
And we've seen a couple nice bucks today, and there was another really nice buck yesterday, right?
Yeah, there's been quite a few bucks taken, and there's probably been, I'd say, a handful of really nice bucks that a lot of people would be impressed to have on their wall.
And there's a healthy population out here at Prophetstown. That's why this hunt was called for in the first place.
Yeah, there's if anybody has ever drone through around the dusk or even early dawn time, there's plenty of deer out here, and that's one thing we want to do is take care of the population, bring it down a little bit, because if you don't, you get a lot of disease, with a lot of deer in the herd, lack of food, disease, and stuff like that. So we're hoping to help out the population.
Now, what do you do with these hunters ahead of time, basically to keep them safe? I mean, there's going to be quite a few guys try to all vie for the same few good spots, right?
Yeah, they had a meeting prior to come out here and hunt 2 weeks in advance, and in that 2 weeks they can put up their tree stands. For that 2 weeks they can scout the property and stuff like that. Throughout the hunts they are required to wear two pieces of hunter orange, and one of them has to be a hat. The other one can be a coat, vest, or coveralls. So our biggest main concern as officers out here during the state park hunts is safety, and that's what we look for throughout the whole 2 days.
Pretty successful so far, though, right?
Yeah, it's been great. We haven't had any accidents to speak of, and a lot of good deer have been taken.
And also, you guys are checking to see how old the deer are, stuff like that.
Yeah, a lot of this information that they're brought into the check station, they're aged as well as weighed, and they want to know how many deer, how old they are. That way, we know what kind of population we may have out here. So the district biologist was out here yesterday, aging the deer and taking certain samples, possibly for other disease and stuff.